Hello, and in this video we're going to look at how to do the basic setup for TrackEd. So once you've placed your order and made payment, we'll send you out an email that looks roughly like this. In it, it's going to have details of your purchase, which are licenses of FileMaker Pro and or FileMaker Server that you may have bought. We're going to include your license key and some download links here. So these will be the latest versions, and from time to time we'll update those links with the latest versions. If you need to re-download at any time in the future, just let us know and we'll send you out the most up-to-date links for those. So the first thing you'll need to do is download the installer for FileMaker Pro for the initial computer that you're wanting to use the program on. So you'll need to use your license key and the organization name as Intritech. Okay, so once that's installed, we've also included the two, in this case two, TrackEd Senior, TrackEd Junior application folders. So the first thing to do will be to download those to your computer. Once you've downloaded them there, then you'll need to extract them. So they're in a zip folder. It's a lot easier to see in a Mac that these are zipped. In a Windows machine, you'll want to right click and extract contents. Here I just need to double click. So those will extract to the right locations, and I'll just drag these on in a minute. They're both extracted now. I now have my two TrackEd application folders. I'm just going to open those up. Here's the TrackEd Senior application folder. So we have a getting started guide. We have the import guide here. So that's a printable PDF of how to prepare your data ready for the imports. It's a good place to start. We have a user's manual here, and we have our TrackEd file, so tracked.fmp12. That's actually the database that runs TrackEd, and then we have a separate one for TrackEd photos, and that one just stores the photos in it to keep your TrackEd files smaller. We have a previous folder here that's just for doing upgrades to the TrackEd file. And we have a backup folder here that every time you do an import, we actually create a backup of TrackEd into that folder. So you can clear those out from time to time, but what it lets you do is go back to any state in the future and restore your backup from there. So that's the application folder explained. In the Junior, I'll just open that up quickly. Basically exactly the same things are in that folder, but we have a -junior in the file names of all of those. Okay, so I'll just, I'm going to open up the TrackEd for the first time, and we've actually, in the email, we've included your username and password. So to open that, I'm just going to log in with the details I've been given, and that's going to open TrackEd. It actually opens FileMaker Pro, which is running TrackEd. We have this terms of use here, so I'm going to scroll down to the bottom, and I've read all of that thoroughly, and I'm going to click I accept. It's telling me who this is registered to, and it's giving me the logo. And then I get to accept the terms as a user. So here I'm going to accept those terms again, and it actually lands me on the import page here where I can begin preparing my data and importing my data into TrackEd. And we're going to cover those in a later video, but this was the basic initial setup for getting TrackEd running in your school.